when you're having, difficult conversations with people, it's learning how to sit with those very challenging emotions, yet not give mixed messages to that person around what the outcome may be. Because for me, I learned. I went and did some training with someone, accelerated training around how do I get through some very difficult conversations and come out the end where it's still very clear what I'm saying to the person around that actually they unfortunately no longer have a job here, and that you still stay that course, but you're actually also learning how to manage your own emotions and being comfortable with people who are in distress and actually experiencing that distress when you're talking to them, and alongside that good process, making sure that they've had the opportunity to have some whānau support there or someone there, as a support person, and then I think debriefing for yourself around if things haven't gone so well, getting onto that real quick and saying and being honest, like if you haven't done something particularly well, being honest about that and making a change. People are very forgiving when you move quickly and say, look, actually I got that wrong, I'm sorry, I've learned from that, this is how we're doing it. And so I think you don't have to be perfect.
If you know that your workplace is going to go through change from a health and safety perspective, I think you can pretty much be assured that it is going to be a psychosocial risk for your people, that it's got the big potential to cause some psychosocial harm for them. And how are you, thinking at it from a real health and safety point of view, how are you going to mitigate that harm? It's because this is not a risk factor that you can eliminate. You can't say, well, we're just not going to do the restructure anymore because it's too hurtful. That's probably not going to fly. And my biggest thing is actually asking people what they need, and keep asking them and noticing that will change. And being really aware of what people are saying. If they have accepted that they're not going to be here anymore, they might just want some really practical help, from the HR or the people and culture around. I actually haven't done a CV for 10 years. What does it look like? And can we get some people in to help us with that side of thing as we transition to a new role? It might not be. It might be something about actually what can I do for my personal well-being. It might be financial management. There could be a whole raft of things. So don't make the mistake of assuming that you know what they need. Just keep asking, keep being aware that it'll change, and that's how you can mitigate that risk of harm that is inherent, I think, in a change process.